Well, the Christmas season's behind us, our first Christmas season together, and here's a little wrap up from us. So, what did you think about Christmas and New Year's in the United States?
There's a big difference compared to the Philippines.
Right. The thing is you guys start celebrating Christmas in September.
Yeah.
So, to those of you who are complaining about your spouses decorating for Christmas before Thanksgiving, just think in the Philippines, decorating starts in September.
Yeah. Yes, September.
I wouldn't be able to, well, fortunately, you didn't do that here. You started probably in October.
No, not October. After the Thanksgiving.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true. I probably, maybe there was a bit before then, but that's it. That we've talked about Christmas in a past show. So let's talk about New Year's. That we actually, not only did we make it up to celebrate the turning of the calendar, we did it 3 times.
3 times.
Kind of, right?
Yeah.
Did we cheat? It depends on how you look at it, right?
Yeah. Yes.
So our first New Year's, we actually made it up. We stayed up until midnight and several hours after, but
until midnight in the Philippines.
In the Philippines. So when did we welcome in the New Year in the United States?
Here, I think there is some, cheating happened.
Yeah, but that was 11, but no, that was 11
I'm sorry to tell that.
Yeah, 11 o'clock a.m. was our first New Year's that we celebrated.
Yeah, virtually. With the family in the Philippines.
And I'm going to tell you, the people of the Philippines that I know, they really know how to celebrate. Some of them do it with alcohol, but they all do it with food. And yours is the non-alcohol Filipino people, but they had a ball, and we had a ball celebrating with them.
Some red wine.
Yeah, red wine.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what? The one thing is I saw over in the Philippines is one or two of your relatives mixing wine and Coke. With Coke.
Because they are telling that the wine is very bitter.
Right.
So they mix it with Coke or Pepsi.
Right. Never seen that before. I
told you there's more fun in the Philippines.
Yeah. And we I don't know though. I don't know what people will think if we celebrate by giving them wine and soda in one glass here. Yeah, I'm not sure what people would think. It'd be interesting if anybody else viewing this actually does that. So we were with them virtually for several hours, and then I guess even though we didn't do too much celebrating your niece Leah in Oman, we were in contact with her the entire time, and she celebrated New Year's at 4 o'clock our time. So we got to celebrate New Year's again.
Yeah.
And then of course we're in we communicated with my kids in this country, and then we went to Emily's house.
Yeah, we had our dinner there.
Right.
Then we went out after that to celebrate the New Year.
Right.
To go to the countdown.
Yeah.
So tell them about the countdown here.
Well, every year, back when Penny was alive, we were always figuring out ways to celebrate the New Year, but we could never. I think in almost 40 years together, we just couldn't do it. We're early to bed, early to rise. But we discovered that Jasper's Tavern in Newport has what you call old geezers New Year's or geriatric New Year's, where they kind of play with the clock.
Geriatric.
Yeah, and where they play with the clock a little bit, and the countdown begins a few minutes before what the rest of Vermont was saying was 6 o'clock. So we actually welcomed in the new year at 6 o'clock, so we could all be home and in bed well before the rest of Vermont was celebrating New Year. So
we attended that countdown. That is, what time?
well, this one, this countdown, we're in Marquette right now because we live between the two places, Vermont and Michigan, and the Philippines. But we were in Marquette this year, and we actually stayed up to watch the ball drop in downtown. Yeah, we actually did.
Yeah.
But when did the ball fall?
I think 7 p.m.
7 p.m. But we got to celebrate
3 times.
welcome in the
Philippines,
and then
Oman,
and then
here in United States.
Then after the ball dropped, we came home and happy that we did that, welcomed in the new year, and we were in bed.
And you are telling me, don't post in FB the countdown now.
Yeah,
It was not yet 12 midnight.
Yeah, I told her, I said, don't post the video of us at the countdown. Let people think that I actually made it to midnight. But I'm going to tell you, not making it to midnight in reality was all because of me. Because the one thing I've learned about Nenz and a lot of the Filipino people, they don't seem to need to sleep. We're sleeping. You don't need
But it's not that early as you.
Yep.
7:30 or 8 p.m.
But sleep is optional for you. But I
don't think so.
I think part of what it is you having grown up in the Philippines and spent 20 years working as a nurse in Oman, is the reason you don't go to bed so early is because of that blistering hot 120 degree heat in Oman.
We have AC, but maybe because of my work schedule also.
Yeah, but a lot of your living is done after dark, after it gets cooler. The one thing I noticed in the Philippines is I still remember 10, 11 o'clock at night going down the road, and there was a Zumba class being held at 10 at night outside. It's because that's when it gets cool. So, where do you think we'll be celebrating this coming New Year's? And that's kind of up in
year.
Yes.
I mean next year. Hopefully in the Philippines, you'll have to experience the New Year in the Philippines.
Right there. It's hard to say where we'll be. We're in flux right now, but I'm going to tell you, if you ever go to the Philippines, whether it's for Christmas, New Year's, or any special event, or even just because you're there, make sure you bring pants that are a couple sizes up, because these people, they love to feed you. You can't go anywhere without somebody putting a plate of food in front of you, and even begging to say, no, I'm full. It keeps going in front of you.
Still, they will insist.
Yes, they'll insist. So if you ever come to our house, whatever state we are in or whatever country we are in, plan to eat. And Nenz hates hearing this, but she's a spectacular cook.
Spectacular.
Right, yeah.
What is that?
You're just amazing. Now tell
No,
me.
I'm not a good cook.
Now I mentioned how Penny and I always tried to cheat the New Year. How did you and Norman celebrate New Year's? Did you guys stay up or?
Yes, of course, in the Philippines.
And you
Yeah,
stayed
we stay
up.
up to 2 a.m. Everybody will stay up.
So I must have been boring.
No, I guess you will do that also if you're in the Philippines.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you have to be ready for that. You have to sleep early and then wake up maybe by 11 p.m.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I've when it comes to staying up, back when I was younger, people used to say, "You want to," back in high school, people would ask if I wanted to go out with them, and I say, "Well, just as long as I'm back in bed by 9 o'clock." And they said the party doesn't start until then. Well, that didn't work.
Mhm.
So
For the small kids, usually they will take a nap or they will sleep early so that by 10 p.m. we're gonna wake them up.
so that'll work for
So that
us.
they will enjoy the New Year.
So that'll work for us old people then. You know one thing. Have you ever woke up New Year's Day with a hangover?
No.
Yeah, you
No.
never drank, have you?
Never.
I don't understand any of you who look forward to getting drunk and starting the new year off with a hangover.
With the headache.
Now, don't get me wrong. I still like a beer or two, and I just do. But the idea of getting drunk and then waking up with a hangover, does that sound appealing
During the
to
New
you?
Year.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Even though you did tell me last year, you were deathly sick on New Year with the flu.
Me and Fiona
Right,
were very sick that time.
right. So, what was your highlights of the Christmas season?
Christmas or
New
New
Year's?
Year here in
Yeah.
the United States.
Yeah,
Highlights will just gift giving.
right.
You give me the gift.
Yeah.
And then family dinner.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had one. What was the deal here? Christmas Eve, we had a Filipino food gathering at
December 24.
Emily's house, and next day it was
December 25.
December 25.
We have a American dinner.
Oh, and another highlight though that we didn't talk about
Mm.
was in Marquette. When you go about town, you could tell there's an Asian population here, but not a lot. And you had really
Yeah.
spotted. You only knew of maybe one other Filipino.
Yeah, I met one Filipina here. And then I'm so surprised during that party that I saw a lot of Filipinas.
Right, this is a party. There was actually a local gathering of Filipino,
A Christmas party of Filipino community here in Marquette.
and even the locals were surprised.
I mean, it's not only Marquette, right?
No, it was the greater Marquette region.
Okay. So that Gani, what is it? Gani or Gwen? It's still part of Marquette.
Well, the greater Marquette area, but there has to be at least 100 Filipino people here, and we had
I'm so surprised seeing that much of Filipinos here.
Did it?
Because I rarely met, just like in shopping center,
Right.
like in what is that? Target, Walmart. I did not see a lot of Filipinos, but during that party, I'm so surprised to see a lot of them.
How did it feel to be able to talk Tagalog face to
It's
face?
not only Tagalog but Ilonggo.
Yeah, long ago,
Because some of them is from Bacolod.
I think
Not specifically Bacolod, but Negros Occidental.
right, because I can't speak too much. I can speak about 150 words maybe, but I'm slowly learning, and actually I'm quite proud of myself.
Yeah, Scott can speak now some of the Philippine. It's not Ilonggo, That is Tagalog.
Tagalog.
Yeah.
And so you've also made some friends out of that gathering.
Yeah.
Of,
and we have communication now in FB.
Right.
In
And
Messenger.
and even though it wasn't a Christmas gathering over in Vermont, we went to Red Shaput's house in Newport Center, and he and his bride welcomed us and some other Filipino people.
Yeah, I met them also.
Right, and so yeah, we've had a real interest in first Christmas
and New Year together.
Right. I think next year though, leading up to New Year's, you will probably make me take a nap, so I can be more fun, especially if I'm in the Philippines. Because as I said, they really know how to. They know how to have a good time, and
Christmas and New Year, it's a very big celebration for us.
But I do draw the line. I really don't want her to start setting up Christmas decorations in September.
I can set up that one in the Philippines, but not here in United States.
Nah, people would look kind of funny at you.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other words? How about? Well, first I'll say I hope everybody has a great New Year. Make the best of life.
Yeah. Happy New Year to all. Best for what is that? Best wishes for 2024.
Yeah, we have a big year coming up.
Hopefully. Yeah, we'll just pray for that.
Right.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Happy New Year.